Release the doors.
Tallest building. Oh, wow. Wall Street. This is the address where that letter was written. Got the buddy under here, Statue of Liberty. No, thank you. Protest there. What is that? Chinatown now. Wow. This is incredible. Beautiful. We're on the wrong bus. X-Lax factory. Monkeys on the roof. Casings for sale. Look at the graffiti. Whoa. Hugh Jackman lives in that Lamborghini. We're in Times Square. Never thought I'd be here. Busy here. Real New York pizza. Is it good? Studio 54 was. This is Central Park, mob-run building. Steven Spielberg, Jacqueline Kennedy from Home Alone 2. Rockefeller Center. That bus didn't want us. I've never seen that. There's Spotty, man. So crazy. We didn't know. It's so big. Seems sketchy. That's where it was, right there. Flatiron building. Look at the traffic. That's unfortunate. Leonardo DiCaprio, Little Italy here. Stay out of the Woolworth. Officially tourist now. Crazy building.
A whole new world.
And a real mess. Somebody lost their clothes. 2,000 miles. Ralphie's out. I love it. Independence Hall. The Liberty Bell. There's Rocky. The Rocky Steps. Why do they lie to us?
Give it to me, I knew it!
Ralphie's got his tea. What a view, look. Marge is coming. Punxsutawney Field. Al Capone was, it looks like a castle. I love it. 10 feet underground. Wow. Look at that one, guys. The Green Mile. Spooky, isn't it? The incinerator.
Here I am, Lord.
So cool, isn't it? Whoa, that's a huge one. It was never found.
That was incredible.
To the toilets. To the Amish country. Slinky straws. Cutting hay out there.
Oh, I like trains.
Did not know this was here. The Amish village, here we are. Seems super sketchy. Ooh, hey, don't be a baby. How I grew up. Wide and long face. Snack time. Now what do you want? All their tools, literally Amish.
Yeah.
Whoa, you've got to go. We are spinning. Hey, buddy.
There we go.
Marge's birthday. Your hair is incredible this morning.
I know.
You're like 6 inches taller this morning than you were last night. We're about to go over to Penn Station and get on the path system, I believe it's called, into New York City. It should take us straight to World Trade Center area. I think we can just pay with our card and not have to get a Metro card. Should be $275 a person, that's the plan. We're really not ready for this, but we're gonna go. Marge said this is the most nervous she's ever been on a trip.
Yes.
Didn't sleep well last night.
No.
I woke up at 4 a.m. So
Great.
well,
Like a baby.
today's a big day. I mean, this city has more people in it than our entire state. So let's get going. So this is the walkway above the road to Penn Station that wasn't open last night. They got food places in here, huh? Looks like a lot of stuff's not open yet. It's like a little bit after 7. I think it's about a 30-minute ride there. We've already turned the wrong way. We thought it was this way. The building's over there, so we gotta go this way. We're trying to figure out where we need to go, and we don't know. We'll figure it out the information booth, I guess.
Release the doors. Release the doors.
We're in it now. The train comes through every 5 minutes. We're starting to see the buildings coming up. We'll be going underwater here in a minute in a cast iron tunnel. One of the most expensive things on this road trip was eating out. You'll see it was really expensive for us at some of these restaurants trying to feed everybody. I was really missing our weekly factor box. They deliver fresh, never frozen meals straight to your door, dietitian approved, chef crafted, ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. Look at some of these amazing meals. Sun-dried tomato chicken, white cheddar chicken, I think that's what I'm gonna try right now. Queso ground beef. I prefer the Protein Plus option. Now they have keto, vegan, calorie smart. They even have gourmet plus options with things like surf and turf, filet mignon, shrimp, asparagus. They have over 35 weekly meal options, and they have over 60 add-ons like juices, smoothies, breakfast spots, and more. It's really high quality meals that beat the prices of takeout. We absolutely love them. They have something for everybody. Let's try this white cheddar chicken out. Look at that cheese in there. 2 minutes, we're gonna be good to go. All that melted cheese. I know I'm hungry. Man, they season stuff so good. You don't have to add anything. You don't have to go to the grocery store. You don't have to prep and cook food. You don't have to even wash dishes. And your order is completely flexible. You can choose between 4 and 18 meals a week, or you can just pause it, you know, when you go out of town on these road trips like we do. It's really a great way to get a high quality meal without all the hassle. It's a great way to avoid junk food from fast food places. I absolutely love their chicken and their pork chops. I just can't get enough of it. So head to Factor75.com or click the link below and use code SLEEPERDUDE50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus 20% off your next month of orders. That's code SLEEPERDUDE50 at Factor75.com to get 50% off your first Factor box plus 20% off your next month of orders. Big thank you to Factor for helping us out and sponsoring this video and making all this possible. Go check them out, and now let's get back to the video. Do you feel a little bit better? We got through that. So it really turned out to be super easy. You just tap your card, you go in. You can only tap one card 3 times, so we had to use 2 cards. It's really simple to get on. But we were at the last stop, and we're coming to the last stop, so that makes it easier. It's track 1 on the Path, New Jersey system. You're welcome. Look above you, you can see out. Wow. After a couple circles around the building, we're going to the 9/11 Memorial up this way. Could you believe how noisy the train is? It's like super noisy.
It doesn't help that everything I've ever seen about a train like that has been in a movie where
it's like scary.
Hijacked or wrecked or
right,
something.
Exactly. Spin your doors. Okay, get in here together. And that's the tallest building in the United States right there. 1,200 feet high. Look at that beast. So I misspoke there. The observation deck is a little over 1,200 feet, but the top of the building is actually 1,776 feet. And this is the World Trade Center Memorial here, which for people, me and Tasha's age, we watched this live on television. We were in high school when it happened, and terrible what happened here. That's crazy to be in the exact spot. I couldn't imagine what that was like if you were here that day. This is where one of the buildings was, right here. The Twin Towers. We were kind of as young as you can be and still remember it really well, you know, being in high school. All these buildings around it were affected too when it happened. It wasn't just these 2. I guess it's not open yet. Everybody's lined up to go in. And that's the building we were just in. That's where you come out of. It must really get busy later in the day, huh?
Look, that's all lines.
I know, man. Look at that. They painted that building up. I didn't expect to see short buildings right here. Here's where the other building was. Wow. We got to walk to Battery Park. It's like 7/10 of a mile to get to the bus stop. There's 2 routes, downtown, which is where we're at, and uptown. They kind of intersect at Times Square. Just dropped the change as we're walking back through here. Oh, wow. Oh, look, it falls in the middle. It's really enormous. Sad seeing all the names. We made a little donation. You can get wristbands there. Look how beautiful this church is right here. So look at the next street up here. Wall Street. We're at Wall Street, New York City. My great-grandfather, when he died, left me his stamp collection. He had 2 letters in there that were wax sealed. They were from Paris, France to New York City in 1855. This is the address it was written to. We're gonna go to the building right now. This right here, the Equinox building now, is where that letter was written to. From Paris, France. Think about it. It went across the ocean in a wooden boat. At some point, it probably got delivered here with a horse and buggy to this location right here, 16 Wall Street in 1855. And that's right next to Federal Hall. This building right here is where George Washington was sworn in as president. The first president of the United States was sworn in right here on this location. Now this building was built in the 1830s, I believe. When that letter was written here, this building was only 20 years old. Also, this building right here, the Wall Street bombing of 1920 happened here. So a horse and buggy loaded with dynamite exploded right here and hurt a lot of people. Also, Charlie Chaplin performed right up there on the steps doing drives for the war effort. So very historic place. Really excited to be here. I really cannot believe I'm where this letter was written to. Didn't bring it with me because I didn't want to lose it or hurt it in any way. It's the only thing I got from my great-grandpa. Let's go on to our bus stop. Yeah, look, they got the bull out here. He's a cardboard bull. Got the buddy under here, but it's pretty cool. I was wondering where that was, 'cause I knew that cardboard one wasn't the permanent one. I've seen so many things this morning I've never seen before. It's crazy. This is the old U.S. Customs House, which that building we just came from was the Customs House at one point. Our bus stop, I think, is right here, but we want to go see the Statue of Liberty. They even got hats and stuff down here for sale. Ralphie likes some flat meals, he says. Part of this is closed right now, it looks like. Now, we're supposed to get a boat ride over there at 5 this evening, so we're gonna try to see New York City before we take the boat ride over.
Oh my God. Right there.
This is where everybody came in back in the day, all the like Irish immigrants and stuff.
You hear about it your whole life and then like you're here, like right there.
There she is, Statue of Liberty. Crazy. They got a wall around this thing right now, so you can't really see it because they're doing renovations, but hopefully we'll get to go out there this evening. Okay, let's get to our bus stop.
Do we get to go on the top?
I hope we do. I want to go on top. We're going to try to get on top if we can. We're probably going to ride this all the way up to Times Square and then get off up there, I think. So we got a little bit of a drive on the bus here. Oh, this is so cool. They give you free earbuds and you have an audio tour.
It's playing in New York.
They'll do it in all the different languages. Oh, that's super cool. I didn't even know that was a thing with this. This is your style. It's playing music to us. Here's where it'll take you. So we're down here. We're gonna get all the way up here. Probably gonna get off here at Times Square. And then we'll get on this blue line at 15 probably and go up around Central Park. I could not imagine being a bus driver here. It's gotta be super stressful. We're off here. It took about probably 20 minutes before we left here. So it says this was the last city to be occupied by the British military at the end of the Revolutionary War. There's a tavern down here on the street that George Washington took his men to after the victory. They're up there cleaning windows. No, thank you. That's crazy. Here's the One World Trade Center. They're cleaning it too. That's crazy to see the tallest building in the United States.
Oh my God.
It's telling us in our ear that a lot of famous movie stars live here in this area right here. Nice breeze.
Where's the water?
They're having a protest there. There's tons of police.
Make it back, I'm making. Anywhere, it's up to you.
Oh, look at that building. What is that? You see that? What a crazy looking building, huh? So this is Soho. Wow, I love all the stairs. All the pigeons hanging out up here. Some of these buildings are graffiti all the way up. This is Canal Street, and it used to actually be a waterway canal. And over the years, they filled it in and built on it. I've also heard that a lot of New York City around the edges was like the old landfill. They would throw it off into the water. It eventually became new land. It's pretty neat. All the food trucks. So we are coming into Chinatown now. Oh, look, the dragon up here. Look at the meat we got out there for sale. Oh wow, look out through there. Wow. Wow, look at these arches here. Oh, wow. Get on the Manhattan Bridge. Whoa. This is incredible. Look how tall the One World Trade Center is. Whoa. Are you scared, Squizzle? It's okay. This is beautiful. You can see the Statue of Liberty off in the distance. Look at that, the grass and the water towers over there. Man, that's pretty cool, huh? Going over the bridge. It's awesome. I don't know how, but somehow we're on the wrong bus. We were headed down this way. So we're gonna end up back where we started. I got on where it said. I don't know how we ended up going this way. This bus tour was not supposed to go by the World Trade Center. We went this way and then they looped back around. We were trying to get here. I don't know what we're doing. They have Toyota Prius cop car. What in the world? And here's the Brooklyn Bridge. Even if it wasn't where we were planning on going, it's still really pretty. We'd never been able to walk here. I love the stars. Look how the other road hangs over this road right here, and then there's another road and another one up above it. I love the old signs. They're drilling something right there. This is the old X-Lax factory from like 120 years ago, and they kept monkeys on the roof to test the products on. That's where X-Lax was invented. At one time, that was the tallest building. Magic Johnson converted it to living area for apartments. The Williamsburg Savings Bank is what it was at one point. Check out the burrito bar. Nice. You do cook in these things, man. The sun just beats down on you. You're not moving very much. Oh, wow. To the Defenders of the Union, 1861, 1865. Brooklyn Public Library. There's a Brooklyn Museum. That'd be Ralphie down there, riding his moped, selling drinks. I don't know how he gets his bus through some of these places. Like, people just park in the streets, and they just squeeze this bus right through. We're headed back towards Manhattan now from Brooklyn. Hey, they got casings for sale here. There's an AutoZone here with a parking lot. Incredible. Of course, it's all graffitied up.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen so many window air conditioners. A lot of these high rises have window AC units in every window. That's it. This is where Michael Jordan was born. I didn't know that. I love the old architecture on all these like subway stops. It's so neat. It says Junior's Cheesecakes. That's the best cheesecakes in New York City. Look at this building next to it. Tosh would hate that elevator. Look at that. Oh man, it's going up right now. Brooklyn Paramount. I love the front of that building. Really pretty buildings right through here. The traffic is ridiculous. I'm so glad we didn't try to drive in here. There's signs that say it's $350 fine if you honk, and everybody's honking. There's the Brooklyn Bridge again. So that's the bridge that P.T. Barnum took 20-something elephants across to show that it was safe back in the 1800s. I think that's the Empire State Building up there. That's one of the buildings Wall really wanted to see, was the Empire State Building. This is really a pretty view going across the bridge.
Okay.
Wow, the graffiti. There's Chinatown down there. Whoa, what a pretty building. Look at the parking. You see the parking, Ralphie? Whoa. That's super cool the way they parked there. They're stocking the stores out here. So this is where a lot of people that were immigrants lived back in the 1800s. It was kind of like the slums. Look, there's like a skate park over here. Man, look at this right here. This is incredible. There's a helicopter taking off. So it's Governor's Island out there. Governor's Island Ferry, you can go out there too. That's a beautiful building. After quite a while, we're back at the Battery, so I think we're gonna have to hop off this bus and hop off one that looks just like it that's headed to Times Square now. But that was a really neat tour. I liked it.
Okay, you're gonna go back? Okay.
Oddly enough, we have to step out and step back into the bus to go to like Times Square. So that's what we're doing. Weird, you gotta get off just to get right back on, but I guess that's how it is. A couple things I've already noticed with these bus tours. They say you have like a free bike rental with this, or what it is. If you buy a bike rental, it adds 2 hours to it. They also tell you that it comes with a skyscraper museum pass, but the skyscraper museum is free anyway. The Statue of Liberty cruise doesn't actually stop at the Statue of Liberty, it just drives you by it. After we do this route, we'll see how long it takes to go around here. There's definitely some tricks to it though. There's the Statue of Liberty again. This seems like the place to sit on the bus. You get a little breeze coming back in, but you're not in the sun. You spend forever at these bus stops. I don't know why they hang out here. I figured they would just pull up and let you out and go, but like we've sat at every one of these for like 15, 20 minutes for whatever reason. It took like 3 hours to go to Brooklyn and back. These are multi-million-dollar apartments, and Hugh Jackman lives in that one. So this is a really high-end section here. So the High Line is over here. It's like an elevated railroad track that they turned into a park. That's crazy looking. Look at that squeeze. Oh, they're doubling on that bike. Oh man. So here's part of the High Line right here. It's neat that they made it into a park. We're getting on 42nd Street. It's the most famous street in New York. The Empire State Building's up here. Cuts right through the city, doesn't it? And this is a really cool view right here. Look, Lamborghini. Whoa. He's got his own lane because he owns a Lamborghini. Can you believe that? This is really neat right here. We're real close to Times Square now where we're getting off.
Oh, wow.
We thought we were going all the way around to stop number 1, but he told us to get off here. He says the bus is out of service. It looks like they have a lot of shows here you can go see, which I've heard they're very expensive and you gotta like reserve them ahead of time. Supposedly Times Square is just ahead. It's not crazy. We're in Times Square. Look at that. How many times have you seen it on TV growing up?
All the time.
You know?
Look, that's where the ball is.
Yeah, that's the ball up there, yeah.
Look at him.
Wow, isn't this incredible? Such a famous place. Wonder what it's like to be here when the ball drops. Man, there's so many signs here. I bet it's really incredible at night, huh? I bet at night it's crazy. That's the Taco Bell. Look at that. Everything's fancy here, huh?
Wow.
Can you believe that you're in Times Square? It's so crazy to be here. Oh, look, this thing's like 3D looking. We've seen it online before.
It's so crazy.
It's ridiculous that we're here.
Yeah, it's insane.
Never thought I'd be here for sure. It's weird looking. Here's like the other corner of it here. This is busy here. He creeped out. This is more like New York City, like what we expected right here.
Yeah,
Like tons of people, yellow cabs, horn blowing.
Looks like this is not real.
I know, it does feel not real.
Like, it's so crazy.
So you got the cowboy over here in his underwear. Don't look. Everybody's taking pictures and videos everywhere. The news is here, it looks like, for something. Must be something going on we don't know about. That's another 3D looking video. I don't know what else to say. I just can't believe we're here. Whoa, the hot donut sign now's on. Oh yeah. Really hot to be in that suit all day. It says there's a pizza place right down here. We're gonna see. Hamilton, I think that's the biggest show here, but I don't keep up with nothing, guys. I don't know. And look at all the posters and stuff they sell. Look at that 3D artwork. That's cool, huh, Squeeze?
Yeah.
There you go, Little Italy pizza. We're gonna try this out. Real New York pizza. Oh man, I want the chicken bacon ranch. That's a big piece.
Look how big this sauce is.
Kevin McAllister over here got cheese. First New York cheese pizza. He's been wanting to try this since we started talking about coming here. Is it good? It's super good. Is it different than what we have at home? It's really good. It's really not that expensive. Was it $4 each, one of us?
It's cheaper than Taco Bell.
Yeah, for real. So definitely recommend it if you come here. Is New York City everything you thought it would be?
Oh yeah, it's not. My mind is still trying to like comprehend and understand.
There's a swimming pool going by. I'm glad you like it.
I really do.
Ralphie said he's ready to move here for the pizza and the train. So we're going to try to get on the bus route now and go uptown instead of downtown to go around Central Park is the plan. I think we're a little full right now for Krispy Kreme, but that's pretty cool. That's the biggest one I've seen. Man, it's bustling, isn't it? It's going. Supposedly our bus stop's up here on the next corner. Beware, there's like no public bathrooms out here. So we had about $20 worth of New York cheesecake to use the bathroom. Is it good?
Yes.
Super good? Those are $5, that little guy there.
It's so good though. Worth it.
You had to try it while we were here, right? Pizza and cheesecake. So we've got like 3 hours before we gotta be at the boat thing. We keep having buses just drive by, so not sure what's up. We've been here like 30 minutes waiting for the bus. Everybody's angry, everybody's mad in a different language. Maybe we'll get on the bus soon. Uptown, that's what we want to do, uptown. We're hooked up, we got Eye of the Tiger playing. We're headed to Central Park. I picked a bad day to not wear my hat.
Yeah, you did.
If it weren't for these bangs, I'd be roasted. They have saved me today.
Oh my gosh.
We have finally started moving. We have been at this bus stop for 1 hour.
Crazy.
I swear we spent more time at bus stops or going the wrong direction on a bus than we have anything. They definitely spend way too much time at the bus stop, but I don't know why. This is where Studio 54 was back in the day, right in here. Super popular club in New York City. All the famous people from like the 70s hung out at. This is the Hearst Tower from the William Randolph Hearst building right here. This was built in 1928. Also, this is Central Park to our right. Look at all the bicycle taxis they have here. Well, Central Park is huge over here. This used to be a mob-run building here. The Majestic. Somewhere right in here is where John Lennon was assassinated. Yoko Ono still lives here. This section of the park is named Strawberry Fields because of John Lennon and what happened here. At this building right here, Steven Spielberg's lived there. San Remo. Man, it's big. It's hard to even get in the shot. This is the American Museum of Natural History. I believe this is a Smithsonian museum. It surprises me how rocky Central Park is. Look how that is.
Wow.
And that's a really nice one there. What a pretty building. They have doormen at these. Some of these apartments are only 100 square feet. Couldn't imagine. So there's actually roads that go through Central Park. I didn't really know that. This area over here is where they film Law and Order. This is where Seinfeld was set on the TV show. And the Tom Hanks movie, You've Got Mail. This is the area it was filmed in. Almost every one of them has this walkway that they're working on. This is a cancer hospital from the 1800s. I think we have finally reached the end of the park here, so we're going to go right down the end of it and back the other way. Biggest park I've ever seen. So this is Harlem over here. Now we're going down the other side here. Ooh, these limbs will get you. Andrew Carnegie built a mansion here. I'm not sure which one of these it is. This area is called Carnegie because he built a huge mansion here back in the day. This is called Millionaire's Row. So all of these mansions are built here early 1900s, late 1800s. So it's the most expensive real estate in the country. Jacqueline Kennedy lived here. It's just taxis like crazy up here. So this is the Met here. Huge museum. Beautiful row of homes right here. I said this home was used in a lot of movies. Is that our little Metro Mite there? 7th New York Infantry Regiment. Looks like World War I. Central Park Zoo here on the other side. This is the hotel from Home Alone 2 right here at the plaza.
Wow.
Yeah, that's so cool to see. Look at all the stuff for sale out here.
Maybe it'd be a mess here.
Oh, Mimi wouldn't have been able to carry it all.
Couldn't get her in that one box.
Big place. Look at all the front of it there. So we've made it all the way around Central Park now. It's very big.
It is.
So this is where Carnegie Hall is and Rockefeller Center and all that. This is Carnegie Hall right here. I don't know why they have like a fake outside. I guess they're working on it behind there. You can see down here at the bottom what it actually looks like. Carnegie, towards the end of his life, basically was in a competition to see who could give away the most money. Like him and Rockefeller. A lot going on down here too. It's cool. You can see right through the center of the city. Right up here where it says Back to the Future, we're getting off. We got to get back on the downtown bus route to the uptown.
Put your hand and watch your step.
You were coming off. You were having someone standing right there.
Should be just a short walk down here. We are barely going to have enough time to get back to where we started from, it looks like. Probably not making the boat. The bus is only run for like another hour. Okay, I guess that bus didn't want us. It's not full. Hopefully we have another bus. Every one of these stops has been like an hour. Back on the bus. Ralphie loves these signs.
Yeah, they're cool.
Really neat. You know what surprises me in all these cities is the lack of rules about when you can cross the street and when you can run a red light.
A lot of stuff going on.
We've seen so many people that just blow through red lights or cross when it says not to. A lot different than I thought it would be. Look at Amazon Prime delivery. It's a bicycle with a trailer behind it. And he's taking Prime deliveries out. I've never seen that. That stop only took about 30 minutes. We're headed out of Times Square. It's crazy how many people are here now. It's so much different than any place I've ever been. Really neat to see the ball up there. I've watched the ball drop like every year of my life, and to see where it happened is so cool. The dressed up people over here, do you want to go see them? No? No? Okay, gotcha. There's Spotty, man. Look, he's right there. Well, this is it. We're heading out of Times Square now. You'll never watch the ball drop and think of it the same way again because you've been there. You know what it looks like. Oh man, they're blowing at people.
They're on the phone.
They don't even react when they get like a bus blowing the horn. 99-cent pizza. Ralphie, you'd never have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Unless you want fruit.
Yeah.
Tell me how this bus fits through that gap right there. I think the bicycle's gonna get in there with us.
I'd have somebody right over.
Doesn't even look like it would fit, does it? Green light. Woo. Oh man, skateboard dude, this is so crazy. Here's Bryant Park. Oh, I think we're gonna run somebody over. That's one of the tallest buildings here. It's 1,200 feet. Newark Public Library right there. We got another bus trying to get in here. Oh man. Oh look, they sit sideways. We didn't know. This is the library from the day after tomorrow. Wow. This is where the water came down. Remember? Right down through there. How cool is that? Yeah, we like that movie, The Day After Tomorrow. Look at the faces on the building up here. 41 of these buildings have their own zip code. You see the Empire State Building?
Oh my god. Oh, that's it.
That's it right there.
You can't see because like
It's so big.
That's crazy. We should go and click every button.
Look at that building. That's an old building too. It's crazy it's that big. 102 stories. I saw a lot of buildings like this where they have metal beams bolting the building back together to hold it in place. Seems sketchy. It says this church was built here when there was only 800 people that lived in the city. If you've ever seen pictures of the Statue of Liberty when it was on the ground, like the head and the arm, this is the park it was stored in before it was put up. So check the pictures out online. That's where it was, right there. I believe this is the Flatiron Building right ahead of us. Wow. 1903. That's a beautiful building. It seems like all the big old buildings here, they're working on them. That thing's got a net around the whole thing. I don't know what in the world they're doing to it. I can't imagine what that would cost to even put up. I don't see anybody working on it. This area right here is famous for like high-end shopping. Look at the traffic out here. They got construction work up ahead trying to pour concrete and everything. What a mess.
I like those baskets.
I knew you would. I can't imagine driving this every day. It says that 14th Street is the longest street going east-west in the city here. Looks pretty wide. Right now is our official time to be boarding the boat to go to the Statue of Liberty. I couldn't get there with a jet plane in time, so I guess we bought tickets to the Statue of Liberty for nothing. That's unfortunate. I think this bus tour kind of misrepresents what you can get done in a day. It says Leonardo DiCaprio lives in here somewhere. Alec Baldwin, a bunch of famous people. It's a Greenwich Village. This street was named after John Jacob Astor. Look at all these buildings here on the left. They're all like different colors, similar architecture stuff.
There's a Wendy's.
Oh yeah, there is a Wendy's in that building. Wow. Those windows that roll out, those round windows.
Oh, that's funny.
They're hauling their little food trailer out with the Astro van. I was wondering how they get them in here and out. This is Little Italy here. I think it's so cool how you can see all the way out. Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's a Soho stop.
This is a Soho stop here. Now we're back in Chinatown again from a different direction. Look how it's built. That's so crazy. Looks like water almost.
Yeah.
This is our stop. We're getting off here at City Hall Park. It's like a half a mile to the Trade Center. Look at that building there, guys. Woolworth. And stay out of the Woolworth.
And stay out of the Woolworth.
All right, we're gonna hit the gift shop here again. They keep looking for shirts, but everything's been like $30 for a t-shirt. Squeeze is really wanting a shirt. Ralphie's wanting a hat. He wants a flat bill New York hat. Outside it says the hats are $5. Look,
That's
they just
the
missed the
cheapest
decimal
one.
point. That's 50. We're out of clean laundry because we haven't had a place that we could do laundry at. So Tosh got us all a shirt. So we're gonna be walking around New York in shirts, I guess. We're officially tourists now. Got some shirts. So it's 3 for $10 for real for those? Well, $11. I don't know how it's possible because we can't even get one shirt for that price. Oh, it's just a short walk over here. So that crazy building's where we came out this morning. All right, let's get back on this subway system here. Noisiest train I've ever been on. What a crazy building. It looks crazy coming in from this side. Oh, they're playing a piano down there. This is a nice place to play. It's got very acoustic. After some confusion, we found the one up there, but that's a different one than this one. It should be us. Trains to Newark. It's not too bad once you get used to it on figuring out where to go. Just the first time's really scary. And we're off. We have about 30 minutes and we'll be there.
This is the train in North Penn.
I wonder how fast it gets up to. It's really zooming right now.
100 miles an hour.
Change here for the train to 33rd Street.
Marge, we made it. Can you believe that? We were both really worried about how that was going to go. We survived. And if we can do it, anybody can do it. Anybody. The subway is way less scary now that you've rode it, like figuring out how to get through it. Now they have that tap to pay, it makes it way easier. All right, looks like all the food places are closed and we haven't had dinner. And I don't plan on driving out for dinner, so we'll see if anything's open, but I don't think it is. We may have to eat crackers in the room. Everything in here basically closes at 6:30 or earlier, so we just got something to drink real quick from them. I guess vending machine it is. What are we listening to? What do y'all think about New York City?
Beautiful. It was awesome.
It was a whole new world.
I like the subway.
There was definitely several cool things about going. I enjoyed seeing it. I would not want to go back tomorrow.
And the pizza.
Yes.
It was delicious.
I feel like the bus tour ended up being a real mess because there was probably 3 or 4 times we sat at a bus stop for like 45 minutes
Crazy time.
to an hour. We probably lost 3 or 4 hours at bus stops today. We had like, what was it, 3 different bus drivers, 4 different bus drivers? The only one that announced the stops was the last guy. Unless you really know how to read a map, it's kind of hard to figure out the bus stops because they're not numbered. They're numbered on the map, but they're not numbered on the street.
Yeah.
You probably can't do all the bus route and get on the Liberty Cruise in one day. It's not as sketchy as I thought it would be. Times Square didn't feel sketchy at all, especially like the financial district, Wall Street.
Yeah.
It's just guys in suits down
A
there.
lot of guys in suits.
And police.
Oh man, Tombstone's on tonight.
Yeah.
What a day. I'm just glad we got to go, especially for Wash. She's didn't want to go her whole life.
Yeah.
You know, 3 for $10 shirts are basically tracing paper with you basically got to wear a shirt under it. I see how they produce them for $3 now. Hopefully this helps somebody that's a fellow Southerner that has no idea about this stuff that wants to come to New York City. There was like 3 things I wanted to do in New Jersey tomorrow. All 3 of them are closed tomorrow. Apparently some of these are only open like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So our plan is to get up early in the morning and head towards Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and go to like Independence Hall where the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution was signed. See the Liberty Bell. I would like to go over to Eastern State Penitentiary, which is a really cool 1800s penitentiary. Go to the Rocky Steps and the Rocky statue, Ralphie. We will see you guys in the morning and pack Judy up and head out of here.
We have merchandise exclusively at thesleeperdude.com. We have paintings, stickers, glow-in-the-dark keychains. We have metal artwork. We have sketches. We have hats. We have hoodies. We have t-shirts of different kinds. You can check out our second channel at Sleeper 2, our third channel at Sleeper Armed, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Sleeper 88. Thanks for your support. Woo!
So it's probably going to cost me like $100 when I go out of here. Not a cheap couple days here for me. Oh, I guess somebody lost their clothes out here while we were here. Marge hasn't got to put a sticker on yet.
Oh, God.
There you go. Let's see what this cost us. $78. And this is everybody getting dropped off in the morning to go to Penn Station. You're going to have to inch out in front of somebody in this group. We really didn't get to see Newark at all in the daylight. We got so sketched out after coming here in the dark, we didn't venture out at all. We got about an hour and a half drive to Philadelphia. This morning's breakfast is pretzels in the car. Guys, we have passed 2,000 miles now. For sure gonna hit 3,000. We'll see how many miles this ends up being. Law's out. Ralphie's out. You awake?
Yeah.
There's Squeeze's little car right there, Squeeze.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't need that.
Yeah. So there's Philadelphia over there. Marge says this is a Benjamin Franklin bridge. You can see people riding bikes above us. So that's like a walking and riding trail above us. This is kind of a mess trying to get down through here. The roads are so close together. You just go straight. What is all this stuff over here? It's like Chinese stuff. Philadelphia Chinese Festival, that would be neat.
Look how pretty.
Oh, wow. That's super cool. I love it. This is it right here. We're going underground.
Oh my gosh.
Judy's a tight fit in these things. Can she fit here? I guess she can. Okay.
He's gonna be hanging out there though.
You ain't lying. There's still some parking spots here and it's like almost 9. Let's go see the Liberty Bell. We're gonna pop out somewhere here. At least the parking here was pretty easy. That's nice. So it shows we're just like a block away from the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall. Whoa, look at this Bobcat thing with a lift on the front of it. Marge could tear some stuff up with that. This is Independence Hall right there. That is where the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution was written, right there. It was also the first Capitol building after we became a country. And over here in this glass structure is the Liberty Bell, which used to reside in the top of that building until it cracked and then they took it down. They actually recast it twice trying to fix it and then they took it down for good. But this building and this bell were both made in the 1750s. There's the Liberty Bell. Wow. So they say this bell was rang when they read the Declaration of Independence for the first time. I think it was July 8th. So we can go in there and actually look at it, so I think we're gonna do that. This building, Independence Hall here, you actually have to get tickets ahead of time to tour it because we didn't know what day we were gonna be here. We couldn't get them ahead of time. We tried to get them and it sold out for like the next couple weeks. So we won't get to see inside of it, but we can see all around the outside of it. So this is free to go in, it says. We're just gonna go in here and check it out. It looks like you have some heavy security to get in. It goes all the way up through there. They repaired it twice. There's an x-ray of it. So it didn't crack for 90 years.
90?
After 90 years it cracked and then took it down. Chief Little Bear standing by the bell in 1915. That was the last time the bell toured the country. That's it in 1885. It's been everywhere. The real deal. I didn't realize there's like bolts in it on the crack, did you? Look how thick that wood is up top. Wow. The Liberty Bell. Incredible. It almost looks cracked up through there. Isn't it bigger than you thought it'd be? It's a big bill. Security here, not the sweetest folks I've ever met.
No.
They're like yelling at people in the security line. There's not that many people in line.
There's so many security people here.
And that's like to go over there, you got to get frisked down too to go in that building. Well, that was really neat.
Yeah.
That's so neat that this is where it all happened at. You know, we always think of like Washington, D.C. as being like the center of the government, but it wasn't always that way. Like cities like Philadelphia and Boston played a big part of it back early on. And they got a statue of George Washington out front. This building over here has a Wawa in it. Who would have thought that? Craziest Wawa I've ever seen. You want to walk in it? What in the world? I've never seen nothing like this. This is enormous, isn't it? Look at this place. Squeeze has been wanting Dippin' Dots the entire trip. We finally got some Dippin' Dots for her. Look what Ralphie got. He got him a half gallon of sweet tea. Little breakfast.
This is probably my favorite one in a minute.
It's really cool, isn't it? Yeah. George Washington and John Adams lived here during their presidency because this was the capital at the time. Squeeze is running to the visitor center. She's quick about going in places like this. Oh, it feels so cool. It's already hot here. There's Rocky.
Oh my gosh, it's Rocky. Take my picture.
Who knew he was going to be here? Oh, that's for printing. Look.
Oh yeah.
Declaration of Independence here. I think we're going to head out of here, get in the car, go to the Rocky Stairs. That didn't take too long. It cost us 20 bucks to park here. We might have been here an hour, maybe. These underground ones are crazy to us. It says all that's closed today. Possibly even the parking garage is closed today, but we're going to find out.
There it is.
There it is, right in front of
Rocky
us.
steps are right there.
Can you believe that?
That is crazy. How are we right here? Those are so tall.
Right over there is the Rocky Steps and the statue. See the Rocky statue?
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Right
That's
there?
so crazy. There he is.
Yeah.
Hello. And Benji.
Right there he is.
Wow. That's a lot of stairs.
So we can't park right here. We're gonna have to try to
Hey,
move
he's
back
raising his hand. That's a big place too. Lord.
Back here it's supposed to be parking. It's open. Why do they lie to us? Don't believe your phone, guys. It's a big moment, huh? A Rocky statue and the steps. They love watching Rocky. This guy has ran up every set of steps forever.
No, but this is why Rocky is named Rocky. Rocky the Goat is named Rocky because they just watched the movie.
And we have a goat named Adrian and Rocky because they have been watching the Rocky movies over and over again. Marge is freaking out. There's a groundhog over here. Look at that guy. There he is, climbing up through there. He's got a house up there somewhere. Another place I really can't believe we're here. We got a motivational speaker over here. That's so cool.
Oh, wait, in line?
Yeah.
Give me one.
He's very motivational.
Very motivational.
They might get worried up them steps.
We got our photo there. That was worth it for sure. We gotta go to the steps now. Mr. Half and Half here. The Rocky stuff paint on the back of this. Oh, there's like a visitor center here. You can buy stuff. That's cool.
I'm letting everybody know y'all did it. Good job, guys. I like it, guys. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, with the backpack on, his legs are gonna be
I
running.
knew it.
Oh gosh!
I love it.
Oh man.
Give it to me. I knew it. I love it, guys. I love it, guys.
Ralphie's got his tea. Oh, who's gonna win?
Give me everything you got.
Good job, Wall. Your team made it to the top. How crazy is that? What a view, look. This is where they did it, right here. Marge is coming. She got it, she's got it. It is a beautiful view from here. Isn't it pretty? You made it, you made it. This is so cool.
Can you lay here? Oh, it's great.
You'll get that photo, right? According to my research, this building was originally put here in 1876 for the Centennial Exposition. There's so many buildings across the country that were built for like the World's Fair or these centennial things. They used to make such a bigger deal out of this stuff.
Yeah.
They used to build like almost whole cities for these things. Like the Parthenon in Nashville was built for that. Yeah, they used to build enormous buildings for these things. All these people are running up the stairs. I guess this goes on all day, every day probably out here. They gotta run back down them.
I love it. I'm proud of y'all.
They're wanting to go in the visitor center. 15 people maximum. There's John Rando.
Oh, that's great.
They have that outfit. Who knows?
Which one should I get?
Which one should I
Look at the tiger. Pretty expensive. It's like 40 bucks for a t-shirt. Pugsatawny Phil's out here again. I don't think I've ever been anywhere where I just saw him out like this in the city. I will say this is the first place that has surprised me how hot it is.
It is very hot.
It's really hot here. Like they were saying it was hot like in Boston, and we got there and I was like, it's not really that hot. Here it's hot like at the house. We're gonna try to drive over to the Eastern State Penitentiary. On my phone it says it's open. On this it says they're not, so we'll drive by and see. If you can believe it, that costs $40 to park there for like 45 minutes. I think it's cheaper if you go in the museum. They like stamp your ticket or something, but yeah, it ain't cheap to park here. There it is, you can see the top of the building. This is the oldest penitentiary in America, and Al Capone was housed here, and it was like in service for like 142 years.
Wow.
So this is a big wall, and the inside looks really crazy. It looks like a castle, doesn't it? Isn't that crazy, Wall?
It's crazy.
Looks like a castle. It's been in a bunch of movies. Look at that truck, it's a Dodge. I love it. Look how big these walls are. Nobody was getting out of there, were they? It's like a whole city block here. We were actually able to park Judy right here on the street. And we're gonna go into this place. It's like 20 bucks a person. A little bit less for kids. Imagine all the people that came in here and never came back out. So come to the audio tour. This is pretty neat. Whoa, look at these doors.
Wow.
I think they were using this prison to like the 1970s or something. So we all get this audio thing. It looks like my old cell phone. You just push the buttons and it talks to you when you go on each spot. Pretty cool. Kids have never done that like this with the headsets. The audio tour is giving us like interviews of people that actually stayed here. This is what it looks like from above. You wouldn't get down to here. This wall goes 10 feet underground. It looks like it has windows from the outside, but all that's fake. Wow, this goes up to the guardhouse. So other prisons, they just put everybody together. This is the first place where they separate everybody out. Wow. I can't take this voice serious. This is the guy from all the Adam Sandler movies with the crazy eyes.
Oh.
That's Crazy Eyes talking to us. I love the numbers on there. It had indoor plumbing, which even the president didn't have that at the time. So in 1803, this is what it actually looked like. They added these doors in like the 1850s. You had to go through these little doors, and it had a raised floor. They put a hood over you if you were outside your cell, so you had no idea the layout of the building. They couldn't even have visitors. They got a bath once every 3 weeks. Oh man, we're in the cell. 20 inches between each cell. So if you even talk to your cell next to you, you might get a straitjacket and gagged for even talking. You weren't allowed to talk at all. Whoa. See, this is how it's set up. This is the very center of the building. But everywhere you look, there's a big row. Wow. Look at that one, guys. Crazy. So Al Capone, his tonsils are moved here at the doctor. We get to go up the catwalk here in cell block 7. Wow. Whoa. It's like the Green Mile.
That's pretty crazy.
You can see some of this is falling in down there. The Pennsylvania system was absolute silence. You couldn't even interact with another prisoner. The New York system, you had to be silent, but you could interact, and that's what ended up being taken on everywhere. This is a crazy building. Spooky, isn't it? It's letting us hear interviews of people that actually were in prison here. These are some of the guys right here. This is a rope they made to get out in 1961 from the bedding. Matthew Epps was a guard here for 4 years, and he was an inmate here for 2. So this is the largest open space, and it eventually became like a recreational area. This is the incinerator where they burn trash and wood. It says it had oak doors at the front from the 1820s, and they burned them in the incinerator. This is a really neat place. It's cooler than you thought, I bet, wasn't it? Stop it. I figured you wouldn't want to come here.
I'm kind of weird about old prison.
She's funny about prison tours, but I know just looking at the pictures, it was incredible looking. So we're done with the tour. It really didn't take that long. What, maybe 45 minutes? So now you can walk around and do whatever. We're going to just probably look around at some of the other cool buildings here. The kids have figured out if you put like 1, 2, 3 into it, it plays music. And
25, here I am, Lord.
good deal. We got radio stations. People may have been here for years and never met another prisoner.
They weren't supposed to talk or nothing.
Yeah, but they changed all that over the years because I guess it didn't work out too great. It would have been terrible to be here, but it's a beautiful building. They built this in 1956. Kind of weird with the music.
So if you heard a different note change, you knew somebody had passed.
Oh, wow. You read all that, can't you? This is the switches to open these doors. That's so cool, isn't it?
Very cool. I'm gonna click it.
Look at these doors they got stacked up in here.
That's terrifying.
Dad, look at that winch.
Look at these doors.
Look at the winch.
Whoa, that's a huge winch. Wow, it's built so cool. This was their exercise yard. Those are the coolest doors. Every cell block has something different in it. That's a greenhouse. Said it was always here. Whew, it's hot in here. So they trained inmates on how to grow things in here. In 1923, Leo Callahan escaped from here, and he's the only person that was never found. He lived whatever the rest of his life was out of here without ever being caught. That's incredible. Wonder how he got out.
That was incredible.
You like it?
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all liked it. I kind of figured that you might like it more than you thought you would. You still jamming out to music?
Yeah.
They're just hitting random buttons. It is a beautiful penitentiary. This is the way we came in. These doors like this are just amazing. It's amazing that anybody ever got out of here. It sounds like early on it was a terrible place to be. It's like basically solitary confinement.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how they climb up. There's like no gaps in the rocks or nothing.
I don't know how they got out. Well, it said some people escaped through the sewer, through the toilets. They climbed down the toilet. I don't know. Man, look at this door here. Can you imagine there was a wooden door here and they burned it? Here's this truck. This thing is awesome. All these windows are fake, all down through here. You can imagine what it took to build this place.
It's amazing.
The outside looks like a castle. Looking down those hallways is the coolest shot you've ever seen. Like looking down the hallways, it's like one of the most photogenic places.
So many antiques in there. I was like, I just want one more thing.
All right, well, we're out of here. I really wanted to get a Philly cheesesteak, but looks like you gotta drive to a different part of the city to get one. So we are going to head to the Amish country. A little change of pace, huh? We're headed to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. There's little side streets down through here. It's really more residential in this area, isn't it? This has been some of the hardest roads to navigate we've been on because they stack these roads. Look, you get all these options to turn and you can't tell which one's your right one. It's a good combo the way we do this. If she drives, she has the aggression to make it in a big city, weave in and out of traffic and cut people off if she has to. I'm better with navigating and reading maps than she is, and if there's not a turn for a while, I get to edit for a while because, you know, the videos don't come out unless I edit them. We got about an hour and a half drive now. So I've been looking on my phone for like a place that sells Philly cheesesteaks, and there's a diner up here that does. We're gonna try it out. We're somewhere on the edges of coming out of Philadelphia. Sage Diner. We're gonna try this. Looks pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be good. They're amazed by the slinky straws. This looks awesome. Look, I got this cheesesteak. Oh, we got a turkey over here. This guy got a whole pizza. You got the whole garden in there. Of course, she got a burger. I would definitely recommend this place. Very good. What was it? The Sage? It's like Boothwyn, Pennsylvania. This guy ate a whole pizza.
And your fries.
I'm sorry, I can't understand you.
And your fries.
Yeah, and my fries. Let's head on to Lancaster. You get a lot of food. It wasn't that expensive. Service was quick. It gets the squeezy stamp of approval.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
That's how she gets in. We got a little less than an hour left to go. Check this out. Just pop the hood. Watch it. Every time. I know my car. Even though I know the answer, I'm going to pull the dipstick just in case. Don't be chomping all the ice. We're not going to have any ice left. Well, this is a new one. Supposed to keep 2 dots apart. Starting to get in Amish country here. Some big farms. There's signs for like everything for sale out here. We've seen flowers, dogs, sheep, tomatoes, everything. Nice. These are beautiful.
That was an Amish. I saw their wagons parked in the garage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's cutting hay out there. Or he's raking hay, actually. They got a fountain down here in the pond.
Porta potty. Oh, I saw the woman with a bonnet starting up the lawnmower.
There we go, right there. We actually do have some Amish that live near where we live, but not really close. But we do see them from time to time in town. Definitely looks a lot different than what we've been seeing the last few days. New York City to Amish country, like polar opposites, right?
Yeah.
Selling firewood out by the road. I love stuff like that. You ought to be able to leave your stuff out without somebody stealing it. That horse is getting it right there. Man. I love the big working breed horse. Look, there's longhorn cattle right there. What is that thing? Okay. Big working horse. You see that baby? His legs were so thick. This looks like their church here. Look at the front end on that motorhome. What is that? Tasca, it says? I have not seen one with that front end ever. Mules? Horses? We're going to a place called the Amish Village. So Lancaster, Pennsylvania is the largest Amish community in the United States, and it's the oldest. So this started back in the 1700s, and they've been out here ever since.
Ralphie,
Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania, Ralph.
Oh, we're going. That looks close.
It looks like it's closed. We'll find out. We'll find out. Look at all the train stuff.
Oh, wow. Trains. Oh, I like trains. Railroad.
Train stuff everywhere. I didn't know this was here.
How did you not know this?
I
You're
don't
supposed to
know.
This stuff.
I did not know this was here. That's really cool, huh?
Yeah. Gigantic model train layout. That's what I
What?
see.
Gigantic model train.
Oh.
This is a crazy community, isn't it? Look at that. She's going to town.
Oh, they have blinkers. They have lights.
Oh, she had electric blinkers. I didn't know that.
I was like,
Look, oh man, look how many goats they got.
There's
Wellspring
someone there,
Commons. Marge is moving in.
too. Yeah, ready.
Hey, Amish Village, here we are. Okay, right here to the right. Yeah, they close out to dry. So it closes at 6 p.m. So we got a couple hours. Enter at the gift shop. That's backwards.
What was the biggest?
Pencils. So you can buy tickets for tours here. Okay, we're doing the house and farm tour.
Hope you guys are having a good day today. My name is Sam. I'll be your tour guide today. I will be.
So this is not Amish owned. This is like telling you about the Amish. Oh, gasoline? That seems super sketch, doesn't it? Wow.
You guys also have to think, you have all them kids, you're going to need to have a big kitchen.
Yeah, these are really steep right here. You had shoes like that at one point.
Don't touch it. Okay.
Like a home from 100 years ago.
There's always a visual of the barn. That's so the dad can hear in the middle of the night if any animals are in distress. On a day like today, they wouldn't wear it because it's not necessary.
Ooh, it's hot out here. Summer kitchen. Guess it keeps cooler down here. Look at that. It's crazy.
The Amish will always purposely make this room a lot colder.
Well, we just got out of the house tour there. So I learned some interesting stuff. Oh, Ralphie's found a baby horse. Oh gosh, there's a thing. Hey, baby. I think it's a pony.
You don't like ponies, do you?
I've been bit and kicked by a few. I think it's a pony, yeah. Ooh! Did it get you?
You about did. I hit myself. Like
I'm telling you, they're ornery.
I'm young. I'm young. I may bite.
He's like, what are you doing? You better be careful. Oh, this black one's so pretty. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, it looks like ours. That one is very furry. Hey. They are little. What? Oh, Mom's got some feed. Don't be a baby. Just give them the palm of your hand. Roll your fingers back out of the way. They'll get off the palm of your hand. You don't give them a finger.
I like this one here. You know what it is.
That's a woolly booger. I don't need any instructions here on what this is. This is how I grew up.
Is that too dry?
Yeah, that's past ready to strip and bail right there. Yeah, we hung it up at the barn.
You're getting bit and you didn't even know
I
it.
felt something on my back.
We need
Hey.
another mini horse.
Why you mean? That's not sweet. A mule.
That's a mule?
Why the long face?
I'm gonna scratch his butt. Scratch his butt.
Oh, that's like what the pig does. Feels good? This thing has a huge head. Hey, buddy. Gosh. They're really good at pulling and stuff. Don't be scared. Fingers down.
Oh, you're right. Just scare me.
There you go, see?
Listen.
You're a big boy.
Angel goat.
Hey! Oh, there's Peacock.
Come here. I got you something.
Oh, snack time. Well, that was nice.
The ones with long tails are males, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Yeah, because they pop up their feathers to impress.
Oh, the baby ducks. Look at them.
Them
Look at the babies. They just do what mama does, don't they?
Yeah.
Now, what do you want?
Waddles? What's a waddle? What a
waddle? We've had goats with them.
I feel it. It's just like nothing.
Some of their garden here. So the tour basically tells you about how the Amish live, kind of answers some of the questions about it, but it's not an Amish person telling you about this. It's like your little goats here. Oh, if you was at the sale, she'd have you. You see the windmills pumping the water?
Why not got a windmill?
See it going up and down? They about don't give you enough room to feed them.
Yeah.
It's like the end of our videos, huh? They hear a baby in there.
I see his little face.
Oh, I see it.
Where? Yeah, look, she's
It's
on
a little
that.
gray and black one.
Oh, it's right there.
You can barely see the baby in there. They're gonna get in the buggy here.
Why does it have pedals? And light rider.
I don't know.
Is this a brake?
I think that's a brake.
That's cool.
Oh, they got LED headlights. Look at that. See that? You got switches to turn stuff on. They got more modern things on there than I thought they would. One in the schoolhouse here. Oh, I remember those cards up on the board. We had those. All their tools. Plows.
Tobacco cutters.
We didn't use tobacco cutters. We used a thing like a tomahawk to chop it down. We just called it a tobacco knife.
I should make stuff like that.
You should. A wooden jack, guys. Right here. Yeah, tobacco belling. We had these. We used a big high lift jack to squish them down, tie them with strings, take them to the sale. Before that, they hand tied them, but that was before my time. It's rough work. Corn sheller. Oh, we got canned stuff from here. So let me show you what I got here. My great grandma used to make this as peanut butter and marshmallow cream, like mixed together, so I had to get it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I was just showing what it was. Oh, this is more like the stuff they make. Old dolls. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say some of this isn't Amish. Ralphie. He's literally Amish now. He had to have his hat so bad that he bought it with his money.
Isn't it great?
It's great. It looks great on you. It's cool, but it's just this big right here. Like, it's what you see from the road. You're not walking into a real Amish community, but
And so is this hat.
it gives you an idea of how they live. And he loves his hat.
Worth it. He's stretching out your hat, man. You might want to get that back.
7 3/8 long oval over here.
No, it doesn't fit. I'm joking.
Good.
Are you burnt?
I'm not burnt.
You're just burnt. Show us the other side.
I just can't take my flops off, that's all.
That's hilarious.
There's the church bench wagon to get your church benches to the next house. Apparently they have church in people's houses. It looks like an outhouse, but it's an Amish telephone booth. Apparently they would share telephones. I guess that's okay somehow. Ralphie, this is a big day for you.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know if that's.
I don't even know.
Some...
We're gonna drive around some more Amish community. You can actually take a bus tour here, but I just figured it takes you down the roads that we kind of drove on already. I wish it was a real Amish farm, but I don't know that Amish people do that, so they probably have like markets, but I don't know if they do tours like that. I wouldn't think so. Ralphie's dying to see this railroad thing, so we're gonna drive back that way. Model trains, hobby supplies, huge selection. Oh no.
What? Hobby supplies?
Yeah, like to build your own train stuff.
We're going.
Hopefully they're not closing right now. It's like 5 o'clock.
Well, they better not.
He says he's gonna build him a train.
Because you got to cut the barrel here, basically.
Yeah,
So I get that piece, put it right here.
makes sense.
The only thing we have open right now is just our gift shop here.
Look at little trains everywhere. This place closes in 2 minutes. Normally there's like a 1,700 square foot model train you can see there. Then you got to pay admission. This place sells stuff, so they're closing in 2 minutes. Whoa. They got a little bit of everything, don't they?
Yeah.
I've never seen a place this big. Overload. Look at the tracks down there, the bigger ones. Wow. This is crazy, Ralphie. You need to set up a train thing in your room. Look at this. Look at this track.
Gosh. I do need to.
My buddy Dale would like this. He's got a train set in his yard. Oh, this is like really cool for people that love train stuff, huh? Trees.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, that's like your grass basically and stuff. This is so cool. I've never seen a store this big for just small trains. Look at all the electronics.
That's cool. 700.
Wow,
Look at those, too.
that's so cool. Wow.
That was awesome.
If you like trains, this is the place to be. We barely got in there, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had 2 minutes. If you're a train person, you can go to the museum down there. You can see this huge model train set up here and buy your own model train. I think model trains used to be huge and it's not as big as it used to be. I think this is downtown like Strasburg or something. They have bicycles, but they don't pedal them. They just kick them. I wonder why they don't pedal, because it's too new. We're just driving around looking to see what farms we can see. Look at this motel. It's like a steamboat. Looks like on the outside, but it's a motel. Huckleberry's Restaurant and Tavern. Well, that's pretty cool. That is one of the neatest looking hotels I've ever seen. We're headed southeast out of Lancaster. See, some of them are Mennonites, I believe, the ones that carve. They do have like a market in Lancaster there. We really want to go to, but of course, it's not open. It's not open tomorrow either. Like all these buggies in the garage. It's so funny to see. A couple babies. It's like going back in time. Oh, he's carrying a puppy. The little boy was carrying a puppy. It's beautiful, isn't it? Walt likes his farmland too.
I do like farmland. Fresh cut flowers.
Oh, they're selling flowers. Vases wanted, it says. Oh, they're selling something there too, Tosh. They got honey and like wooden stuff they've made. More things for sale, Tosh. Tomatoes, looks like. They got their clothes hanging out to dry up here. That's how I grew up. We had them out to dry too. What's it say? Eggs. They got eggs and something else for sale there. Sweet corn, tomatoes, free range brown eggs. It's open, Tosh. You've got to go. Oh, we're spinning, guys. We are spinning. They beeped us. Rainbow Acre Farm. Here we go. Oh, those are made out of horseshoes, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love this. The little gnome guys. Oh, look at the puppy. You see the puppy? Hey. Hey, buddy. You're the sweetest. All you, isn't it?
I love it.
Are you good? I think you're good.
Why don't we have him?
Found you a birdhouse. They got stuff outside too. Got brown eggs here. They done got produce up here. Robbie's looking for fruit. That made Mom's day for sure, huh? Don't you love this place? I thought I heard a tractor run, but I think that's a diesel engine running their farm here. See, that's what I was really coming here for. It's something like this, like authentic Amish farm. There ain't no cars here, nothing. The lady in there is dressed the way the Amish dress. Homegrown stuff. I mean, you can really eat healthy here. Yeah. Really cool place. This is kind of on the outskirts of town, so that's probably where you're better off, really. Bunch of backer over here. Some of it's ready to be topped. You see the flowers? Everybody out here. We're just gonna head towards Baltimore. Even the Amish got the DG. Can you believe that?
That's right.
They know what's good. Cummings Tavern. We have no idea when, but several miles back, we crossed over into Maryland. We didn't even know it, because one of those back roads, I guess.
Oh. Woo!
And we made it. Home away from home. She's real fine, Ma.
Oh, this is nice.
So we are out of clean clothes. So me and Waz in for laundry tonight.
Washer, dryer. There we go. How do we open it?
Pull for dispenser.
This is the first time she's ever done this
That's
before.
disgusting. No, we have different ones at the house. Oh, there we go.
And now it's pool time. While we went on the clothes.
You taking a bath? Well, after a few hours of laundry and research, and our plan tomorrow is to drive down to Fort McHenry in Baltimore, Maryland, then leave there and go to Washington, D.C. if we can find a parking garage to park in and walk around. We went ahead and booked a room in Springfield, Virginia, which is the farthest metro stop going south from Washington, D.C. Similar plan to what we did in New Jersey. So that's the plan right now. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun. We're getting used to this now, right? Yeah. This is the end of day 7 of our trip, isn't it? Yeah. Tomorrow's day 8. Tomorrow is Marge's birthday. Yay. So the plan is to go to Washington, D.C. on Marge's birthday. Because that's what she's always wanted. Okay. The big city life. Tune in next week for the final installment of our big summer trip. Thanks for watching.